Hey guys, and welcome to a new Q&A video. This is going to be the Q&A for the 400 subscribers. The first question isn't going to be from the 400 subscribers video, it's actually going to be... I'm sorry, I've just had the question on my phone and I've gone and lost it. Give me a second guys, there we go. The first question isn't actually going to be from the 400, it's actually going to be from the Q&A from the last one, because this actually came through just as I had finished processing the Q&A video. So the first question is from Jess Conger Henry, and her question is cats or dogs. Now, I love cats, but I've always had dogs, so I'm gonna have to say dogs. I've had 3 dogs. I've had Penny, Lady and Missy. Penny was a German Shepherd. I'm not sure whether she was a cross because I didn't actually have her for that long, and I was still quite young when we had her. Then had Lady, who was a German Shepherd crossed with a rough collie, and she was a beautiful dog and I love her to bits. And Missy was a Rottweiler cross. We don't know what she was crossed with because she was rescued from a rescue centre, but she was an amazing dog and I love her to bits. So I've got to say dogs, even though sometime in the future I would love to own a cat. But right now, where I am, the flats where I live do not allow me to have animals. Sorry, I'm just quickly scrolling back up to find the questions as I'm using my phone today. So the first question on the 400 subscribers video is from Fabsy. Again, I am sorry if I ruin usernames or names as I go on what I can see, and I'm not sure how they're pronounced, or if you're from a different country they may be pronounced very differently from how I say them. So the first question is from Fabsy, and he says, what do you do when you're feeling down? But not like I'm sad down, more of nothing makes sense down. This is a difficult question. The first thing I would say to do is do something completely different from what you're doing. Do something that you enjoy, but do something completely different to what you're doing. If you're feeling down, continuing to do what is making you feel down is going to completely make you feel worse at the end of the day. I would say go out, find something to do. Okay, if you're like in work or school, you can't do that, but you can always go and talk to someone. There is always going to be someone there to talk to help you make sense of it all. I know it's hard sometimes, I know how hard it can be, but there is always people there to talk to, there is always someone there for you. You just have to find out who that is. Now, I don't know if that completely answers your question, but what I will sum up with is, if you're feeling that way, go and do something different, go and do something you enjoy. That makes life make a little bit of sense, even though it's only a little bit. Be better than it making no sense at all. Okay, the next question is, I love your username, Rhinoceros Sex. You got me to say that on an ASMR channel. Well done. But his question is, or hers, I'm not sure. Who do you think would win in a fight between a silverback ape and a grizzly bear? Both animals are at the peak of their physical prime. Grizzly bear. Grizzly bear. Hands down. Grizzly bear. Just, it's fluffy. I don't care. It's fluffy and brown and cute. And goes rah. So yeah, grizzly bear. Hands down. Grizzly bear. But no, in all honesty, I would probably say grizzly bear would win. Just because of their ferociousness, and I just believe they would. I would admit it would be a match to see, and I don't want to see it because I don't like any animal getting hurt. I absolutely hate it. But yeah, I would probably say grizzly bear would win, even though apes and grizzly bears would probably never come across each other wild anyway, because they don't live anywhere near each other. But yeah, grizzly bear. The next question is from ASMR Duck. If you could go back in time, what year would you go to and why? I don't know in kind of what context you want me to answer this, so I'm going to give you 2 answers. If it was just free, like, visit, where it was like, I could stay for a few days and then would have to come back to this time. I would probably say around the time of the crucifixion, so about it would be 0 AD, I think. Just to kind of see what actually went on. I just kind of want to have a look and see what happened, just to be nosy, to be quite honest. But on the other hand, if it was somewhere where I had to live for the rest of time, I would probably say go back to ancient Egypt and probably set myself up as some sort of god. So yeah, that would be quite awesome to go back to ancient Egypt and make myself a god. Imagine that, hieroglyphs of myself. No, that'd be cool. A difficult username, thank you. I think it's Yeezifer, I think. What is your goals for the future? Do you have any projects for future videos? I do have goals in my personal life. I actually want to go to university and I want to study digital film production. That is my actual personal goal, and I'm looking to possibly go within the next few years to study it. I do some filming stuff away from this. I do have other YouTube channels. I don't upload as frequently on them. I do some personal projects for myself that I love doing, and I'd love to be able to do filming as a job, because I absolutely love it. So that is my personal goal for the future, is to actually get my degree in digital film production, whether that be in directing, producing, or filming as in camera work, or even as editing. Even though my editing's not that fantastic, I apologise. Do you have any projects for future videos? I actually do. I have quite a few sort of series that are interlinked at the moment. There is a few that kind of do cross over and will cross over in the future. A bit like an Avengers kind of thing, but, you know, without the multiple characters, because there's only more of me. I wish there was more. My life would be less lonely. But no, I'm currently working on quite a few videos. I always take requests. I won't always do them straight away, but I always do. I do hold votes on my Patron of what I'm going to do next, what I'm going to kind of focus on. So that gets kind of done on there, as it makes it easier for myself, and also is a little thing for my patrons to kind of see what I'm working towards. And I also do post a little bit on there of what I'm going to be doing in the future. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what projects they are for videos in the future, but I'm going to tell you that there are a lot more coming, and there are continuations and even endings of series that I've started, and maybe, you don't know, you might get a season 2 if you're lucky. So the next one is from Jesse Cunnan, I think. I think I said your name wrong in the last video, and I'm very sorry if it was you. And their question is, do you play any video games? If yes, on what platform? Would you do some close-up videos? I'm just a huge fan of these. At last, congrats for 400 subs. Yes, I do play video games. I currently play on the Xbox One, and I currently also play on the PC. I am not a PC master race. Do not even start saying that in comments. No, I do play on the Xbox and I do play on the PC. Mostly the PC games are real-time strategy and things like that. And then I play Battlefield 4, Fallout, used to play Titanfall when the servers had anyone on them, and different things like that on the Xbox One. Currently waiting on a few games. Currently love Assassin's Creed, waiting for the new one of that to come out. I've been a bit upset since it came to the new generation. I've not liked it as much. But hopefully they're going to be changing that with the new game that's coming out, which again is Ancient Egypt, which is kind of awesome. So I do like Ancient Egypt. I also wish they'd kind of go to the likes of Ancient Greece, but I don't know how that would work. If you didn't know, I'm absolutely a huge Ancient Greece myths, that sort of thing. I absolutely love them to bits. That's where the Percy Jackson series came from, if you didn't already know. What were the other questions? I've just put the phone away. would you do some close-up videos? Yes, I will be doing some in the future, but I need to know what you guys kind of want, because right now all I keep getting is roleplay, 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 and do more roleplays, do more roleplays. So if you want specific videos done, please tell me. Go into some more description if you'd like to, and I'll see what I can do to help you out with that, guys, because I want to make content for all of you. And right now all I keep getting is do more roleplays, do more roleplays. So that is what I'm doing. I go off comments, I go off vote. I do hold them on, excuse me, Patreon and Twitter. I usually hold more on Patreon than on Twitter, but I do hold the odd few on Twitter. The links to my Patreon is down in the description below, and the links to my Twitter is on my channel page. It's in the top corner. There's like little links in the channel art. So go and have a look at them. I don't post as much on Twitter because I'm not always on it, but I try to still post on different things, and there is behind the scenes and all that. And I've forgotten the last bit again. No, that was it. Actually, that was the last question. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, what I want to say is drop your questions down below for the next Q&A, because I want to keep doing these. I want to keep running Q&As. I absolutely love doing them. I love hearing from you guys. I love answering your questions, and I just want to be able to talk to you guys. And the best way of talking to you guys is through Q&As and questions like this. So yeah, guys, drop your questions down below. I do read all the comments on my channel. I just want to be able to interact with you guys more, and I can't do that when you're not on the channel. So please, guys, just drop your comments down below. Ask me any questions you want on these type of videos, and I will answer them in further Q&As, guys. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. I want to say night-night, guys. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Night-night, guys.